Yes, no, we. That's not here. Welcome to the welcome to the stream, everybody. It is the Monday's stream. It is right now. Here we are in. It was a good time of the safari. Right into the first day of summer. So here we go. So today we're gonna get into doing some breaking point. First breaking point 2, and then we'll get to our career, and then we'll do a bit of 3 quick races with the arcade race. One arcade race, and then the other race, and then we wrap up and have my highlights recorded soon. Oh, we got as we already load these. I already have the cost. Sync the cost set up. That's what it took us. All right, so let's get into breaking point. We're gonna do challenge. All right, so let's go start
Previously,
breaking point 2.
in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first? I'm done.
You what?
I'm retiring. Why didn't it work out between you two? He's on more money than me.
What? He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true.
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, it's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for 4th. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset AlphaTauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing and...
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty.
Good return, Aiden. What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
All right, so here we go. We're starting off the season race in the 2022 season at the Miami Grand Prix. It is the Miami Grand Prix. That's where the first chapter starts. The new breaking point 2. After we stop breaking point 2, then we can get into the career. After that. Let's get started.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Connor Sport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Connor Sport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connor Sport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
Okay, Aidan, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can.
Copy that.
Just copy that, Mark. Here we go. And next. So here we go. Trying to get around on Yuki Tsunoda. Let's see where that's now. DRS7 on Yuki Tsunoda for 13th place. We're only got, now it is 26 to 14. As we go around to the inside on Yuki Tsunoda, down the inside, and we hit the job done, and we are up into P13. So we get the job done now, we're up into P13. As we make our way in towards the little chicanes, almost into that boulevard. And here we come now on Mick Schumacher and the two-time world champion, Fernando Alonso.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And faster than anyone. And we're already ahead of Yuki Tsunoda with 1.4 against Tsunoda behind V2. As Schumacher got the DRS on Fernando Alonso. As we make our way into turn 17 in the little U-turn, and you're now. And oh my goodness, it's dropping with the curve then. Come on. Here we go. DRS 7 on Mick Schumacher.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
With 8 laps remaining on the Miami Grand Prix. So here we go now on Mick Schumacher. And as we go into the move now. In the inside, we have a little bit of street there, but we still get the jump done, and we are up into P12. And here we come now, the two-time champ, Fernando Alonso, down the inside, and we get the jump done, and now we're up into P11.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds.
And 2.7 against Lando Norris ahead. P10, we have to use overtake to defend on the two-time champ, Fernando Alonso. And switch up the overtake and use more power. Let's see what Austin says. The Austin says is to finish the race. Let's see what it does. And here we come now on Lando Norris for the points as we go into the first stop chicane for battle for P10. So we're catching up now on Lando Norris as we go back sector 2 than anyone. So we're 1.1 to get to Lando Norris. Ahead is P10. So here we come now on Lando Norris. Battle for 10th place. Can't go high. We got the challenge. This is where we go do. Here we go. DRS 7 on Lando Norris. And we go back to the game of the final sector than anyone. And down to the inside of Lando Norris, and we almost track around the road of the Epic, and we go side by side with Lando Norris, and we are up into the point, P10. Alright, so now we get the job done and up into P10, and we pass Lando Norris and into the point, P10. And here we go now on Esteban Ocon for 9th place. There we are in DRS range on Esteban Ocon.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre.
And now Esteban Ocon is running on soft. DRS 7 on Ocon and Valtteri Bottas. Let's see now right now. We can take it back inside of 2 cars, and we get the job done, and now we're up into P8. Alright, so we got around Ocon and Bottas. We're up into P8. Got 2 cars, and now we're moved up into P8. And now we're 7 laps remaining on the Miami Grand Prix. So after we got 7 laps remaining here at the
gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Alright, back to the game, second 2 than anyone. And we're 1.7 again to Pierre Gasly ahead in P7. So here we go now on Pierre Gasly and the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. So we're 1.3 to get to P7. So as we're talking on personal best to the final sector. And here we go as we make our way towards turn 1. So the Austin says to finish the race. Oh, and here comes the flashback for the first flashback in the Breaking Point 2. All right, here we go. Flashback number 1 for the first time on the Monday through screen. It's like, Sometimes anyone makes mistakes, so that's a flashback if you need it. So here we go now on Pierre Gasly, back to 7th place. Got it, trying to get around it. And we have to turn on the overtake on Pierre Gasly, personal best in the first sector. So here we go, DRS open on Pierre Gasly for 7th place. And move to the outside, and we get the job done, and up into P7. And here we come now on Lewis Hamilton, the 7th-time world champion. He's the 7th-time world champion. Let's see what he does right now. And moving away to the little butt slap chicane. And into the works at turn 16. As we come into turn 16 and up to the exit of the freeway. And inside on Lewis Hamilton. And we're going to PRS over on Lewis Hamilton. Now we come to the inside of the 7th-time champion. And we get the job done. And we got the 7th, and we got the inside. And we got,
good job.
And we got inside, we got the 7th-time world champion up into P6. Alright, so we got the 7th-time champion, now we're up into P6. As we come across the top of this line, and we are...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.3 seconds.
And now we're 5 laps to the end of the Miami Grand Prix. Oh, and dear, and as I knock over, here comes the second flashback, and that's going to be a second flashback for the first time. A little bit of mistake there. And we go flashback number 2 for the first time. Here are the month of the London Street Stream. Yeah, break hard, there will be on unlimited flashback, so you can't just use the limited flashback because it's still locked because of the bug. Alright, 1.6 to get to Sergio Perez ahead in P5. And here we go. So we're now catching up now on Sergio Perez. So we have to catch up with Sergio Perez already up into P6. So we got 5 laps to the end now of the Miami Grand Prix. Switch up to overtake to save more power. And here, see, I said that mistake, but alright, and not to worry about, you can't worry about huge mistakes. Anyone does a huge mistake, so it does happen. And so we go to 40-50, the bus gains into turn 16.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
And here we go, DRS open on Sergio Perez for 5th place. Let's see what happens now.
I'm losing power! Why am I losing power? Copy that, we see it, we're looking into it. Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please, Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now.
Oh,
this is getting ridiculous!
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
Oh, with every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where we might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid. Good job, you got me. Alright, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here. It's in the bag, mate. All okay, Aiden? Yeah, how's Devon doing? Yeah, he's doing alright, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team. Good for him.
Good job, Devon. That is a top break for Aiden Jackson. And now the post-race at the Miami Grand Prix. At the end of the post-race for the Miami Grand Prix. For Aiden Jackson out of the Grand Prix and out of the race here at the Miami Grand Prix. That was in Chapter 1. Yes, I said.
If it's not
we'll
one
go to
thing,
chapter
then it's
2
another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock.
Oh, here's there.
Sounds like there's a riot show going on in here. What am I missing?
Devin Butler.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Yeah, I'm agreed. Not now,
Again?
Devin Butler.
I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data anytime you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before, it's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson, that was the problem with the 2022 season.
Yeah.
Ask anyone.
Butler.
I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But, guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connorsport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Oh, wow. Very sad.
Aiden, hey, I wanted to give you a heads up. Now look, the crew has shared the latest telemetry data with us.
Fine, but I don't think it will tell me anything I don't already know.
Just humor me, okay? I'd like to go through it. Let me know if anything jumps out. I'm keen to iron out these problems as quickly as possible for you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Andrea.
No thanks needed. I've got your back, Aiden.
Yeah. Thank you,
Remember
Andrea.
what I said when you joined the team. I won't let you down. Ackerman wouldn't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like Casper. You know he told me the same, right? It's just tricky, what with the car and Devin poking his nose in any chance he gets.
There is a lot going on for sure, but we're a team. We'll get there. I'll have a word with Devin. Tell him to give you some space, both on and off the track, okay?
Yeah, all right. Good luck with that.
Okay, let's see. All right, we'll start the next chapter tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. So, wow. Okay, that was very good during the first chapter in Breaking Point 2, because like they said, Breaking Point is back in F1 2023. Okay, so yes, we'll. Yeah. All right, let's get into our career. We're gonna continue with our single career, but we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna do Silverstone today in the driver career for the season 1, round number 5, round 5 of 10 for the British Grand Prix. Just 5 races left of the season 1 in the driver career. Next season, we're gonna have to do more short quality and the 5 lap, and we may do the short with 25%. We have to see at Silverstone, and then so then we get to season 3. We're gonna switch over to do 6 sprints. So we're gonna do the real Formula 1 season and cruise the 6 sprint, and we have to do 6 F1 sprint in season 3. Hello, Team Mercedes. All right, what's the weather forecast? Qualifying is going to be dry. The race will be dry. Okay, so there's no pretty good, and all times are pretty good, and it's time now for. Virtually, it is time now for practice. So I think that it's going to be dry. So we'll go out to the track for the first practice. All right, but it is time now for practice of the season 1, the British. It is the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. Make sure we have to load the car setup. After we go out for the first season for the British Grand Prix, let's see what we have now as we make sure we have to load the car set up because we're at Silverstone.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Thanks, Mark. Okay, I already fit combustion engine number 3, because... So what are we going to do? I think let's do 5 laps of practice. 5 laps of practice, and then we'll go straight to quit practice 2, and then quit final practice, and then we'll go to qualifying. After qualifying, then the lights will go out. The final race at the
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Because I don't like those hard and I don't care, because I don't like hard tires. Let's see what it does right now. Coming towards the bus 17, we go 1670. And we head to the final turn and across the finish line to start the nice flying lap. Yes, no, we need event, so it's off right now on let's see what it does right now. Into turn 1 we go, and we make our way into turn 2. Into the turn number 3 we go. And then we go to turn 4, and then we come towards, at turn 5, and come towards Hamilton Straight. After we come towards Hamilton Straight, DRS opens that towards Hamilton Straight at turn number 5. Passes through the first sector than anyone as we go now towards turn 6. Into turn 7, and we really good turn goes right here. And then we go up towards Aldi at turn 8. With 26 minutes to go in the first practice. And down towards Cox at turn number 9. I did say that right now. And remind you, tomorrow we will get ready. So let's see that right now. DRS opens as we go back to anyone. And then remind you, tomorrow we have 3 races. We're going to do Breaking Point again, and then we'll do 3 races in my team. 320 and 92 kilometers an hour. First top of the street ramp. Then these hard tires, but only in. And let's go into the final turn, and 4 laps to go of practice, and then we'll go to quit practice 2, then quit final practice, and then we'll head to qualifying. We don't, so we're not going to the practice. There's only 1 practice engine. We go to the track. And Yuki Tsunoda on his outlap. We got Yuki Tsunoda on his outlap. Thanks, Tsunoda. You just let us pass for you. Because you have to move through on the red line to let the RS back. DRS over towards Hamilton Straight. Okay, we don't improve for the first sector, so we So a little bit, 24 seconds down on the first sector. And in towards Cox we go. Okay, so okay, so we're just gonna do. We have to do Bahrain, then we go to Albert because it includes China. So the Chinese Grand Prix, but it's on the first, and again it's on virtually for the Chinese Grand Prix. Because they want the French Grand Prix to replace, because they want Chinese Grand Prix to be replaced. So a little bit 42 seconds slower in second center. 325 at 96 kilometers an hour. As we stay on top of the speed trap. Things down on my timing sector as right now Alpha comes to the P2. And then the final turn goes as Max is going to cross the top of his lane and goes third fastest, and we are 3 laps to go in the first practice before we do quit practice, then quit final practice, and then we go to qualifying for then the lights will go out, and then we're going to do some more arcade races, and then do some more challenges stories too. And then I'll have 3 highlights to be recorded later after we enter the straight. DRS opening towards Hamilton Straight. So let's see guys right now. 319 slower in my time. We don't improve. Actually, we didn't improve for the first sector. But it's just only practice. 23 minutes to go in the first practice as we come up towards Aldi's, and then And then we go down towards Cox at turn 9. Right there where Max Verstappen crashes towards Cox. And there's Albon and Crawford, where Hamilton didn't hit Max Verstappen because they have to give Hamilton a 10-second time penalty for causing the loop in light. And so Hamilton need to be penalized for punishment 326 and 46 kilometers an hour, but they do penalize Lewis. So Hamilton didn't get away with it. Oh, and here comes the flashback as we tap to the back of Alexander Albon. All right, flashback number 1 could be. It is actually for the second time at the Monday stream. And there's the final turn to go and 2 laps to go of the practice. Just not you can do the program or the practice in the first practice before qualifying gets ready to come. As he does now into turn 3 we go. And you make your way into turn number 4. Okay. And then up towards Hamilton Straight and DRS will open afterwards Hamilton Straight. So again tomorrow, so then we're going to go now into turn 6 and then we head into turn 7. And then we go towards turn 8 and up towards Albion. As we go off the Albion again tomorrow, we'll start the second chapter of the breaking point 2 and then we'll do 3 races in my team at Oliver Almighty Corona the first time, the Ely Moranian Grand Prix, and then we'll have my team will go to Austria for the sprint and then the final time for the Austrian Grand Prix. So Alan's running on start and Hamilton is on me. And a bounty here over the curve. There's Lewis Hamilton. We go now. Lewis Hamilton, our teammate, goes second fastest on soft tires. He's running on soft. That means he's doing qualifying pace. Our teammate's doing qualifying pace. But he just went second. Was right behind us ahead of Albon. But it's here in practice. Final turn we go around the final lap of the practice. And then we'll go quick practice 2, then quick final practice before qualifying is about to come. But I'm not going to skip it because I'm going to do only quick practice 2 and 3. But we're going to do 23 rounds. We have to go to the track for the first practice. Final turn we go. After we come towards Hamilton Straight, the DRS has already opened for Hamilton Straight. And then we make our way towards turn number 6. And we got Nick de Vries in front of us as Logan Sargent jumps into P5 behind Magnussen and his teammate Logan Sargent on hard tires during acceleration. After we go out towards Albion and then heading down towards Cox. Yeah, not far so. Forward on we go to the British Grand Prix, but they're going to Austria this weekend at the Red Bull Ring. Yes, it will be the sprint. And then we go next curve. DRS open. And we don't improve in the second sector. And then up into turn 15. Over now. Out we go. After Silverstone. For the round 5 to 10. Then we're going to pick what tracks we have not yet been. And as right now, Charles Leclerc comes into P3.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
So Charles Leclerc jumped to P3. I think I have to retire. So. Alright, so we'll come to the end of the first practice, and then we'll go to quick practice 2, then quick practice 3, and then we'll get ready to head to qualifying. I'm going to partner and say hello to the marshals. Yeah, but don't talk.
Time to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are
Max jumps into P2 and has split the Mercedes.
And Lewis Hamilton. Practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula 1 action.
Alright, so we are fastest through the first practice ahead of the 2-time world champion Max Verstappen and the host ever, the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, and our teammate for and the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Oh yeah, Lewis Hamilton wants to become the 8-time champion. All right, so we finished with first practice. We're going to do quick practice 2 right now. Come on, MGK. Please don't fail to me. No, it failed me too early. Well, let's try again. There we go. All just being complete. In the race strategy, let's see if the track selection can help. It's like we don't really have enough, so we're going to get ready to do quick final practice and then qualifying about to come. So again, tomorrow we will start off with, I'm going to start the second chapter of Breaking Point 2, and then after we do that, and then we'll get to do some, and then we're going to do 3 races in my team, and we'll have to go to Imola for the first time, the Emi Moran Grand Prix. Then we go out on Austria, the Red Bull Ring for the sprint, and then we go out again for the final time, the Red Bull Ring again for the Austria Grand Prix. Yes, but we will come back here in Season 3 for the real Formula 1 season. Because... Okay, let's see. Please don't fail. Come on, Terry, please don't fail on me. Okay, come on. Can this one help? Please, let's see. Or is it going to fail? Let's see. Ah, it did not fail. The alternate spin complete in the track simulation. And that's it for practice, and qualifying is coming up next. All right, me and Hamilton got 4 minutes, so we're tied. Let's see right now. Here are your messages. Well, quick, we're at Silverstone Circuit. It is the British Grand Prix. So we're at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Up 8-3 over Charles Leclerc. 4 races remain. The weekend tires real quick will be the hard C1, the medium C2, the soft C3 tires. I got nothing else for you. Let's go get ready. And the clock. Right now, the clock strikes at 4:06 in the afternoon here in the United States, and it's time now for qualifying the Season 1, the British Grand Prix, with commentary by Track Music View. Okay, here we are at Silverstone, the British Grand Prix. Yep, we have the setup right. Alright, we'll go around on the track now. Just once, first set of softs, and away we go. Here we go now. Welcome to Silverstone, everybody. It is the Season 1 of Road Career for round number 5 to 10 for the British Grand Prix with 5 races left. The Season 1 is the driver's career. Here we go, we're 15 minutes to go here in qualifying. And there we go, one after me. In front of us, that is Valtteri Bottas. Alright, Valtteri Bottas in front of us, and then we go to the final two. We go across the start finish line and onto the flying lap. We do now, and we go right into the first turn. In turn 1 and into turn 2 we go, and we go down to the braking at turn 3. 15 minutes remaining now in qualifying. And there's a little tactical boundary bonus. And it goes to Hamilton Street, turn 5, DRS will open, and towards Hamilton Street, turn number 5. And Reflector, the second anyone, comes towards turn number 6. And then we go into turn number 7. And we still have full quality. And then we go into Hamilton Street at turn number 8. As Fernando Alonso, the 137.119 goes quickest, but he will be retiring after season 1. As we go towards top 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, and into turn 12 and 13. And we go to turn 14, DRS will open, and we go back to second 2 to 81. 14 minutes remaining in qualifying. They go up into turn 15. Then in towards the 14th, because 16, 17, the little chicane for the final turn here across the Saunders line, and we go back to 13.777 ahead of Fernando Alonso, ahead of the two-time champ Fernando Alonso. All right, so it put us on provisional pole as right now. Lewis Hamilton, and Lewis Hamilton goes second fastest, 136.208 here at his hometown, ahead of the last year's British Grand Prix winner, Carlos Sainz. Perez now fifth fastest ahead of his teammate. Now Leclerc goes fourth fastest behind his teammate, Carlos Sainz. So we're on provisional pole with a 130.777 ahead of our teammate, the seven-time world champion, and Carlos Sainz. Leclerc, third Perez, Fernando also won in the outside, already split the Red Bulls. The Max Stafford has a 1 year.
We're all ready for the Ferrari race.
And now Leclerc now splits the Mercedes.
Iceman, Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton.
There's our teammate.
Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Alright, so we're on pole. The five-star champion Charles Leclerc on the front row. And right now, Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez in row number 2. P1, P3 for Mercedes. With Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen in row number 3. P4, P6 for Red Bull with Fabio Pierre Gasly row number 4. And it will be Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris in his hometown. We'll round up the grid. The grid is set. Ready, and we have to get ready, and the lights. We're going to get ready, and the lights are about to go out here at Silverstone. Yeah, they're in the lead 10-4 for Charles Leclerc. 4 races remain. So we get to season 3. I'm going to do the real Formula 1 season, but this time we're going to move it to level 35, and then we go full quali to 35%. So, but we must put full quali and then we've got to put safety car increase and put if we need red flags on. Here are your messages, real quick. Sunny and dry for the race. No rain because expected. We're up 10-4 over Leclerc. So there you go. So what's the next round after Great Britain? Then we go to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. Then we go to Monza, the Italian Grand Prix. Then we go to the Quania Grand Prix, and then Silverstone, and then we go to Interlagos, Autodrome Javier Ponchi, the Sorapau Grand Prix, and then we go to Las Vegas Strip Circuit for the Las Vegas Grand Prix for the final race of the season 1 before we go into season 2. So we got a 112-point lead over Charles Leclerc, but he and Max 158 are tied for second. Lewis Hamilton still sits in 6th, ahead of Fernando and behind Carlos Sainz. Then the constructors thing says Mercedes still on top of 151 ahead of Red Bull for right now, because Red Bull moved up to second. Ferrari no longer just hold on to second, so they're dropped down to third. All right, what's the weekend tires? I got to check the weekend tires again real quick. it is the hard. It is going to be the hard. C1, and it's going to be the medium. C2, and it's going to be the soft. C3 tires. I got nothing else for you. Let's go get ready. The 5 laps are about to come, and the lights are about to go out for the first time. And the lights are about to go out at Silverstone. It is the Season 1 of the 2023, the Season 1 of the Drivers' Career of the Formula One World Championship, the British Grand Prix, with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pegan and Ackles Jakes.
The home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, and it's time for the British Grand Prix.
And here we go, it's 22 degrees.
Silverstone circuit is comprised of 18 corners, 3.6 miles, with DRS detection zones at Village and
3
Maggotts.
sectors.
Your overtaking opportunities at the end of the Wellington
There
and
are
Hangar
2
straights.
DRS
You've got to
zones.
be brave on the throttle in order to
With
succeed.
18 turns.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Iceman lines up on pole position,
We're on
and it's Charles
pole
Leclerc in P2.
with the Vice World Champion
Considering the
Charles
rest of the
Leclerc
grid, we
on the
have
front row.
Hamilton,
Our
Perez,
teammate Lewis Hamilton, his
Sainz,
hometown, with Sergio
Verstappen,
Perez. Carlos Sainz, Max
Bottas,
Verstappen,
Gasly,
Valtteri Bottas,
Fernando
Pierre
Alonso,
Gasly,
Norris,
Fernando Alonso,
Oscar
Norris,
Piastri,
Oscar
Albon,
Piastri, Alexander
Ocon,
Albon,
Stroll,
Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll,
Sonoda, Hulkenberg,
Yuki Tsunoda, Nico
Magnussen,
Hulkenberg,
Joe,
Joe
Sargent,
Guan Yu, that's where he
and Nick
crashed
de
last year.
Vries.
And Logan
It's almost
Sargent
time
and
for those 5
Nick
red
de Vries
lights
at
to
the
go
back
out
of the
then.
grid.
Let's
Logan
see
Sargent
who
and
can
Nick de Vries at the
prevail
back of the
today.
grid.
And Anthony Davidson joins us for this one. And great to have your company. There's no weather to worry about here.
Yeah.
What will be going through the drivers' minds as they finish these last-minute preparations?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment
All right,
and on
out on
their
the grid.
surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
So you're on the podium, Lewis.
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team. They've got friends here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching. So let's go and put on a good show for them.
Well, that's Lewis's hometown. Well, it's McLaren. That's their hometown. It's not Mercedes' hometown. All right, 5 laps are about to come. Let's see what happens now. Let's go start the race. And here we go. Here come the lights. And here we go for the British Grand Prix. 4, 5 laps come on now. And it's lights out. And away we go. Grid start is a good start right here. Try to get a good start right here.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MG UK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
And stay ahead, and we stay in front of the Vice Driver Champion Charles Leclerc and our teammate, the 7-time champ Lewis Hamilton, here in his hometown. As right now we make our way into turn 8. As Hamilton's now trying to protect on Sergio Perez. Now put Leclerc out of the race. Come on, Lewis, you can get around Charles. And then we're going to get to do more. We're going to do more arcade races. Let's see those right now. We didn't do it Saturday and Sunday because we took a day off. But we have to get it done, because that's the rules. As we're going into Andrew Albie in towards top. And now they're all trying to get DRS range on Charles Leclerc. So now Hamilton's still in DRS range. Now Perez out of DRS range. But now Sainz is in DRS range of Sergio Perez. As Colin Sainz last year's Grand Prix winner. We're just going to do more short quality, and then we get to season 3. We'll do full quality, and then we'll have the Leclerc going to get back from now. Hamilton's going to get the job done. He's out, and our teammate's now up into P2 ahead of Charles Leclerc. And there's the final turn. We already left lap 1 in the 137.061 with a back Grand Prix with 4 laps remaining. Here are the British
We've got a lot
Grand Prix.
of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
If the control, it turns out 2 gets sick, then we may have to take a grid penalty, or we might have to take a grid penalty, or we can move up in towards, or we can do some swapping. I think we're just gonna get new parts to see. Afterwards, Hamilton straight, we go fastest again through the first sector than anyone. And we go to turn number 6, and here we go into turn 7 after the U-turn. And now they're all trying to do our trains on Lewis Hamilton, our teammate. Come on, Hamilton, you can do fans right here. In towards Albie. And then down towards Cox. Over there, where Max Verstappen right there to the left. Because remember, so what Lewis Hamilton did, because he did hit Max. It's not his fault, but eventually he's trying to make it faster again, second than anyone. Sorry, it's not. Because I still like Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, I like Lewis Hamilton. He's a good driver because I wanted to become the 8-time champion. And there goes Leclerc. He's going to get around the Hamilton, trying to keep him back. But now it looks like Leclerc's going to get the job done. Now he's back into P2. And
okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
So he's at 132.68 with another fast lap to Grand Prix, and the DRS is now enabled. We got DRS is now enabled. We did go off course, but we are back on course. We have a little bit of mistake. We did have a little bit of mistake. Actually, we did make a mistake going into the end of turn 2. But now we are back on course. Or if anyone does have a huge flat spot, come on, Hamilton. Oh, we go almost made a mistake, but we stay on turn 7. And now Hamilton's still in DRS range. Now he's out of DRS range on Charles Leclerc. Looks like Hamilton had to back off a little early. Now Perez in DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. Now, Perez backed on, and now he's out of DRS range. And now he's still in DRS range on Lewis Hamilton, our teammate. Now Perez is in the DRS range again on Lewis Hamilton. Now Hamilton's back to DRS range on Leclerc, and he backs up early again. Now he's out of DRS range again on Charles Leclerc. He's back to DRS range again. And then we go towards the bus up to King. And there goes Hamilton now back into P2. Yeah, Hamilton gets to get the job done now back into P2. And we go back again to the final sector than anyone. And we are 2 laps remaining, 2 laps to go on the British Grand Prix. Next time will be the final lap. And we go into turn 1 and we make our way into turn number 2. You can't change it before the race. If you change it before the race, then you will be at the back of the grid. They will make cost you to move up. Into Hamilton Street we go at turn 5. And now Leclerc is trying to bang back on Lewis Hamilton. Now he's out of the DRS range again on Lewis Hamilton. We go fastest again, sector 1 and anyone. And now Leclerc is back to DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. As we go to Albie's and down towards Cox. And then we'll maybe get into some time trial very soon. But it will take too long. But we're going to see right now. We're going to move to the second sector. And then we go into turn 15. 40.5 again to our teammate behind P2. Leclerc out of DRS range again on our teammate Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time champ. We're trying to help Lewis Hamilton. But now he wants to do it because Leclerc does get the job done. Now he's back into P2.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
All right, comes time this time. We're on the final lap of the race. And Lewis Hamilton out in front now goes back to front of Charles Leclerc. But we already stopped the final lap of the race at the British Grand Prix. There goes Sainz now. He does get the job done. Now Carlos Sainz will actually British Grand Prix winner now up in the P4 ahead of Sergio Perez. We saw Hamilton turn one, you crashed, and then after George Russell tapped into him. All right, but now Leclerc is back to DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. So now we have to DRS on Lewis Hamilton for a second place. After it goes Albie's, but Hamilton keeps him out, and now Leclerc out of DRS range again on Lewis Hamilton, being backed off earlier, just like he did. Now he's back to DRS range again on Lewis Hamilton, and he's backed up again. So Leclerc out of DRS range again on Lewis Hamilton. Now Hamilton also backed off earlier as well. Now he's back to DRS, and now Leclerc is back to DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. Can't see nothing wrong with that. That would be me. Go do this race cleanly, like I did. See? That warning, like I said, during warning man collision, if anyone does get a warning for collisions, it's like you can always say, "Ooh, I got a warning for collusion." We're not going to have to take it right now. Into the cluster stand there, we'll see the second flag, and into the final turn to go across the finish line to win the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone.
Oh, superb driving.
What a win.
That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
And it's a top 1-2 finish for Mercedes, and we're the driver of the day. And here is Ackridge James.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix.
Yay, Mercedes.
Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everyone played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
It'll be 1 and 2 podium finish for Mercedes. How about that? 1 and 2 finish for Mercedes. Yeah, I'll take over the rest. The British Grand Prix trophy is mine. And here we go. Time for the champagne. Here we go. Oh, got you in the eyes.
So let's have a look then at the driver's stand.
Iceman increases their championship lead.
Some amazing talent out there on track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Iceman. They pushed and pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position.
Well, what about Ferrari?
A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
All right, so we win the British Grand Prix 7 minutes and 48 seconds with the detailed battle of the race 132.267. Lewis Hamilton second place in his hometown. P1, P2 finish for Mercedes, and Charles Leclerc will round up the podium with Carlos Sainz in 4 of the last British Grand Prix winner. P3, P4 for Ferrari with Sergio Perez comes home in 5th. Fernando Alonso 6th. Pierre Gasly 7th. Max Verstappen 8th. Lando Norris in 9th, and Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris comes home in 9th at his hometown track, and Oscar Piastri will round up the points. P9, P10 for the McLaren. No retirements. And no retirements in the final lap race. Let's go look at the drivers' standings. We're still, anyway, stay on top of the 138-point lead over Charles Leclerc. And Lewis Hamilton will move up into 6th with 57 points ahead of Fernando. Drop down to 7th now. Lando down to 8th. Hamilton will stay in 6th, so he's now 57 points back on Carlos Sainz, but he will stay in 6th. And now Gasly now 7 points back on Lance Stroll. Now we go to the constructor standings with Mercedes. Mercedes continue on top with 195 ahead of Ferrari. Ferrari moved up to 2nd. Now Red Bull down to 3rd. Now Red Bulls are back down to 3rd. No longer, Rebels no longer. Hold on for a second. That's it for and I think that's going to do it for the British Grand Prix. We will come back there in Season 3, not Season 2, because we're going to do other tracks that we haven't been. (16-7) are available. Charles Leclerc, 4 races remain. Yeah, man. Off we go to the team headquarters, and then we check the team headquarters, and then next time we have to go and leave the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Before we move on, we're gonna check with the ARD, really. But it's blank, we can't get it because it's unable. We'll go ahead and buy the Cast Rebel with just 12 days. And we're gonna check. What about? Why don't we haven't got that? Yeah, we'll get this. And we'll get that. And that. Okay, I think that's enough right now. And I think it's time to order a new engine. Okay. Okay, that's all we have now. We have to advance now, leaving the. We have to leave the British Grand Prix.
Come through the fabrication.
But we're going to check the event really quick.
We'll have them with us for the next. Thanks for stepping in.
I'm going to say the charity because that's my good choice.
Our new parts have completed without issue.
Wait a minute.
They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Okay. Thank you. Yep, so I complete 12 in the ARD. Very nice.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication.
We'll skip it advance.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
There's our next stop. We have to go to Spa-Francorchamps. Circuit of Spa-Francorchamps for the Season 1 in the Drivers' Career round number 6. For round 6 of 10 for the Belgium Grand Prix. Here at Spa-Francorchamps. Oh, yeah, that's where. Oh, yeah, this is where the GE World Challenge is going to be racing for the 24 hours of Belgium. Coming up this weekend. So yes, it's the 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps coming up this weekend. As we're naturally going to be racing for the 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps at Belgium ESG 4 Open Series will be there. All right. So yes, it will have to be the sprint, but we'll come back there in Season 3, not season 2 and 4. Yep, there, yes, see you in Season 3, Silverstone. But we're gonna, yes, we get to Season 3, we're gonna do 20 rounds like we do the real season: Bahrain, Jeddah, Australia, Azerbaijan, followed by. After Azerbaijan, we have to do Miami, Imola, Monaco, Spain, Canada, and other tracks to do. Okay. Let's check the F1 world really quick. Wait a minute, I gotta check my mail really quick. Let me check my mail just really quick, guys. And we got the Great Britain trophy. It's now. There we go. Okay, that's all we have now. Now it has full quality. Oh yes, that's race coming taking place at Austria, so it's going to be full quality and on short. And the race challenge hotline 6 days. And we're going with Mercedes. Let's start the event now. It's going to be a race week hot lap challenge taking place at the Red Bull Ring, the Austria Grand Prix. Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that's where F1's going there this weekend.
How many days left?
So
How many days left?
it's just getting closer. Because it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 4 more days. Yeah, it's going to take place this weekend. That's where F1's going there this weekend. Yep. Hold on, we got to wait until we get ready. And all I got to do is load a setup. I'm going to show you how to go around with it at the Red Bull Ring. Here we go. Yes, it's the Red Bull Ring, the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's only a time trial. So you can't just invalidate your lap. And here we go. The DRS is going to open. And into turn 1 we go. Yes, I can't wait for Austria coming up this week. So we're just 4 days until we see Formula 1, real Formula 1 going to race at the Red Bull Ring. DRS open. Here we go. In the first lap. Alright, didn't race there, Rebel Ring. Well, we'll see you there. I'll come back there in season 3. So season 3, we're going to do 6 sprints. It's not going to be hard. And we do 6 F1 sprints in season 3. We're going to do the same in season 4. Nice. 107.3. 5. Nice. Keep going. Yes, sir. See you later, everybody. Up into turn 2 we go. Personal best through the first sector. Make sure you always have your setup right. Oh, here's very now right in Ferrari. And we're back anyway. But how did Tobacco in front? And a back in front. Cheating on us. There's my lap just gone and validated. So we have to go again. That's my lap just gone and validated for track limits in turn 9, so we've got to go again. So eventually we're going to have to restart the lap. Oh yes, Actually, yeah, like last time I said, you can't invalidate your lap. Well, we don't know where the F1 Esports potential will come back. Well, they're still working because they're still full of bugs. They're still full of bugs. DRS open. Come on, car faster. There we go, back in front, up into turn 2. So we're personal base through the first sector. DRS opens. So that's actually, yes, I can't wait. Yes, F2 will be there. Oh yeah. Or everyone's not going to take place this week. Actually, they said it will take place coming up this week. Or not next week. And we have to clean out first until they're ready. Personal best again in the second sector. Into turn 9, and then the final turn, turn 10, we're out going wide, and I have to lift a little bit early, that's the Delta, and 106.943. And a lap just gone down, it's alright, we'll just end the session. On a great lap here, around the Red Bull Ring in the Austrian Grand Prix. Alright, so I'm going to have a little break. Yeah, and then I'm gonna check the F1 schedule. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back just for 10 minutes. Okay. Tomorrow. Oh yes, there's another one we can do. Let's do this one with 50 grand difference. This time we're going to be on level A, and we'll go with Mercedes. And I'll have Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to have Lewis Hamilton to be my teammate. Let's do Division F1 50% Grand Prix race, the Austria Grand Prix, again with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pekin. Again with commentaries with Anthony Davidson or Natalie Pekin and Aquis Jinx. So this will be the second time, then we do the final time before... After our final time, then we can wrap up.
It is time for another F1 World event. Lots of talent on the grid. A great racetrack as well. Let's get things started.
Here we go, and it's 21 degrees, light cloudy and dry.
700 meters above sea level, 10 corners, and one of the shortest laps of the season. 2.6 miles, with some good overtaking opportunities.
3 DRS zones.
To get the braking right into turn 1 and turn 3.
There are 10 turns.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Today's F1 World Challenger lines up on pole position.
We start on
and it's
pole.
Lance Stroll in P2.
With Lance Stroll on
Looking down the rest of the grid, we have
Sainz,
Fernando Alonso,
two-time champ Fernando
Leclerc, Perez.
Leclerc starts fit with Sergio Perez, two-time world champion Max Verstappen, the seven-time champ Lewis, and the seven-time champ Lewis Hamilton has to start 8th.
Ocon, Sargent, Joe, Oscar Piastri,
Joe Guanyu, Oscar
De Vries, Bottas,
Nick De Vries,
Sonoda,
Yuki Tsunoda,
Lando Norris,
Yuki Tsunoda and Lando Norris at the back of the grid.
Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
You'll never tip the champagne on my back.
And Anthony Davidson joins us in the commentary box. Ant, take us through the eras when you were driving, compare it to this one.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner?
So it's going to be 36 around them.
One more thing to consider is the strategy element. How far can the drivers push these tyres, and who's going to blink first for fresh rubber? It'll be interesting to see if the leaders have to compromise their plan to cover off the cars behind them.
Here we go. There's only... How many laps is it going to be? It's going to be 36 laps, so it is... So, let's exit the strategy. I think we're going to be starting on hard. So we're going to start on hard tires. Then we come in for mediums, and then the final time we'll come in for soft. So it's going to be... So, I think let's... Because let's see what that's right now. I think we're gonna move this. So we're gonna have hards to soft. So we're gonna do hards to soft, but Let's see now. So we're going to go hards to softs. Let's get started. 20, and it's 36 laps. There we go. 36 laps coming away. Let's go get ready. On the formation lap first. And there we go. The 3 laps are on and off we go on the formation lap.
Clutch bite is good. Gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please.
And away we go. On and off we go on the formation lap. So away we go on the formation lap. It is right now the referee for the Austrian Grand Prix. After 3 laps around and away we go on the formation lap. Going to turn 2 we go. Yes, there will be formation lap on, so we have to do the formation lap.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Yeah, the weather's pretty good. It's 21 degrees here at the rental ring. So this is going to be the first 50% race. So there's no practice, no qualifying. So again, so we start on the pole here at the Austria Grand Prix. So we're getting ready for 36 laps. So 36 laps is about to come. So the okay. So I'm going to go hards to soft, not to mediums, because I don't like going on mediums. I don't care, because I'm only going hards to soft. So we're going to come in the end of lap 22. And after the final turn, and here we come to the other parking grid. We're going to cross the stop finish line, and here we come to the other parking grid.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
So this time we're all starting.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
All right, so we're all starting on medium tires. We're on medium tires. That's where we have to go mediums to hards.
Okay, today's target is going to be P4. What are you in the top 4?
All right, we need to finish at P4. The target's going to be P4. That's what we're looking for. Okay, here we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. 4 or 5 laps, come on out. And it's 1 down, and away we go. Grease time is a grease timer here. Trying to get a good start right now. As we're at looks like I gotta go 3 wide for second behind us. And Aston Martin, and now run right, and it's qualifying out in front of the 2 Aston Martins. And now up in P2, now Fernando gets back ahead, he's at P2. In P2 now, after turn 2 we go, and now Lex now up into P3. Now he joins his teammate to P3. Yeah, the red tanks are gonna be there right now. And yellow flag behind us right now. Here we go, it's only 36 laps, and we're going 36 laps here at the Red Bull Ring. It's going to be 50%. It's not really hard, we have to do this challenge, it's easy. And we're faster than anyone, so the time's going to have to be P4. Let's see if Hamilton can try and get P4. But he's still trying to get his jump as he can. Then we move into turn 9. And going into turn number 10 in the final turn. And across the stop is line, and we are 35 laps remaining here at the second time. The Austrian Grand Prix with a 140.658 passes lap to the Grand Prix. If the safety car comes out, then we have to do a 3 pit stop. So we're doing 1 stop.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
So this time we're going to only do mediums to soft. Mediums to hards, I think, because the softs are not going to make it to the end. In fact, again, through the first sector, anyone, so we're starting on mediums, then we have to box for the hard tires. So we're going medium to hards today. And into turn 4 we go. And we're fastest again, substitute than anyone. So again, we're all already started on medium. So we're all starting on medium. Let's see what that's out. Because there's 36 laps. So we're going 36 laps here at the Red Bull Ring as we go into turn 10. Cross the stop finish line and DRS is now
enabled. DRS enabled.
Clean second lap we did, and DRS is now enabled. All right, DRS is now enabled. Let's turn it up and out. Here we go. Now we go into turn 2. Sector 1 and 81. Let's give Mark
You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Alonso behind. Our gap behind is 10.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. 34 laps to go.
Yep, thanks Mark. 34 laps remaining now. All right, we got 34 laps remaining here at the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring for the second time. And personal best in the second sector. And we go into turn 9 and we head to the final turn at turn 10. And crossing the stop finish line and set another
okay, well done. That's three clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
And we set 110.808 with another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, and here comes the flashback as we have it bounced over the curves and then have a little bit of a mistake. Doesn't matter. Flashback number 1 for the second time. It's the third time. So we got flashback number 1. All right, flashback number 1 for the third time. Because we did breaking point for the first time, and then we did the Drivers' Grid and Superstone for the British Grand Prix, and now we're doing another thing. Because we're doing the Red Bull Ring for 50%, because we're going 36 laps. So 36 laps. Here we go. 36 laps here at the Red Bull Ring. There goes Sainz now into P3, and there's Fernando gets Sainz out in front. So Carlos Sainz is up into P3. Now he's onto the podium up into P3 ahead of Lance Stroll. And then we go down into turn 9. So the final turn number 10. Crossing the stop finish line, and we are platform 36 now with under 33 laps in the end now. Now we're 34 laps to go now. Questions, Mark?
You're leading the pack. That's P1. Alonso behind you now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 16.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. Okay, 32 laps to go.
Yep, thanks, Mark. 32 laps remaining now. Because I have to give him a more fully race update for this. Because I like how many gaps of Fernando? Here we go. Coming to turn 9 we go. And then the final turn at turn number 10. Crossing the stop finish line to start lap 36.
Well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 3 laps. We're 31 the laps remaining now. All right, 31 the laps remaining on the Austrian Grand Prix. And there goes Sergio Perez now up into P4. Okay, fine position. Now Leclerc going into P4, but now Lance will stay ahead of him. Now Leclerc gets back in front. Now he gets in front of Lance Stroll. Now Leclerc gets the job done. Now we're up into P4. Now Stroll's going to come back with Leclerc. And Stroll stay in front of Lance Stroll. So, we go deep into the gravel. Hope we get back on course. Yes, we are. As we go all off the center, we are back on course now. Come on, there's only 36 laps as we go to turn number 9 to turn 10. So we're going 36 laps, so it's 50%. Crossing the stop finish line, 30 laps to the end now on the Austrian Grand Prix. And there goes Leclerc. Now Max Verstappen's up in the P5. Personal best in the first sector again. We've got the turn 2 and then up into turn 3.
Gap to your teammate behind is 23.0 seconds.
Thanks, Mark. Hamilton hasn't moved up just yet. Flags now back in front of Max Verstappen. Now he's up in the P5. Flags now back in the P5. Okay, we're going to move up in the second sector. And we go to turn 9, then into the final turn, turn number 10. Crossing the start finish line, and we are 29 laps remaining. Here we go, 29 laps remaining here at the Austrian Grand Prix. Don't have to go up into turn 2 and then into turn 3. After we make our way into turn 3. So now into turn 4 and we go a little bit deeper into the gravel, but we are back and we stay on course. I go a little bit deeper ground, but we stay on course. So now we already got put ourselves back on course. And then we come into turn 9, then to the final turn in turn 10. And we come across the stop finish line with 28 laps remaining here in the Austrian Grand Prix. And into turn 1 we go. Hello, drivers, we got a we go out into turn 2, personal best again through the first sector as we make our way into turn 3. And we go into turn number 4. And then we make our way into turn number 6 and into turn 7. And then into turn 9 we go. Come into turn 10 with the final turn. After the final turn, crossing the start finish line, and we are 27 laps remaining now. Alright, 27 laps remaining here at the Austria Grand Prix for the second time. We go into turn 1 and up into turn 2. Personal best again in the in the opening sector, the first sector. Oh, a little slide going into turn number 1. Looks like we almost oversteer.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
And we're coming through the speed trap, and then we make our way into turn 4. And then we go down into turn number 5 and 6, and then we go into turn 7. So we have to move out with the second sector. And then we go away into turn 9. And into the final turn in turn number 10. Crossing the start finish line, and we are 26 laps remaining. All right, 26 laps remaining here at the Austria Grand Prix. All right, so we've got 26 laps remaining here at the Austria Grand Prix for the second time, or the third time. Third time. And after we go to turn 2 into the breaking up into turn 3. So,
okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Now, turn your first try to get back in there, goes slats now back into P. Trying to get back into P5, we go so deep again into the gravel, but we are going deep in the gravel, and now we're back on course. Oh my goodness. And now we go into turn number 7. And then into turn 8. And then into turn 9 very deep. And we go into turn number 9. And turn 10 we go to the final turn and now crosses off this one just 35 laps to the end of the, and we got 25 laps to the end of the Austria Grand Prix. Alright, so we got 25 laps to the end. So we're 25 laps to the end of the Austria Grand Prix for the second time. And we go to turn 2 and then make our way into turn number 3. So there goes Max Verstappen, the two-time world champion, now up into P5. And then we go into turn 5. And coming into turn number 6. And then they make our way into turn number 7. And then turn 8 we go. And then making our way into turn 9. There we go, of course, and then into turn number 10, the final turn. Cross the stop inside, that's 12 laps as we are 24 laps remaining now of the Austria Grand Prix for the second time, not the final time, the third time. Or the third time, I should say, again for the third time. Coming up into turn 2 and then heading into turn number 3. And then make our way into turn number 4. This goes right now. And then into turn number 7. We go after turn 7. Then turn 8. And then into turn number 9 we go. And then we head to the final turn at turn 10. And finally across the stop finish line, and we are 23 laps to the end. We go 23 laps to the end of the Austria Grand Prix for the second time. So I think it's going to have to be the final time. It looks like we're going to have to postpone Arctic races until Tuesday. Because it's 36 laps. We got 24 laps remaining now. Or 23 laps to the end. Now we're 23 laps to the end of the... So it's going to be the final time. Actually, for the final time, the Austria Grand Prix, this time we're going to have after 2 races today. So and then into turn 7 we go. And then into turn 8. Now into turn 7. And then make our way into after turn 9, then make our way into turn 10. Crossing the start finish line with 22 laps remaining.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
And pit window opens at 2 laps, so we are 22 laps remaining of the Austria Grand Prix for the final time. It's going to be the final time for the Monday sprint because we're doing 2 races today. Up into turn 2 we go. I'm not going to get too racist, so as we go now up into turn 2 and 3. Here we go. And then we go into turn 5 down towards turn 6. And then into turn 7 right there where Lewis Hamilton crashed right there. And then we go into turn number 9. Then we head to the final turn right there where George Russell crashed right there. And then it's the back lane. Turn out the red flag. Final turn, turn 10, and now we're going to the next lap. We are 21 laps remaining here at the Austria Grand Prix for the actually going to be the third and final time. And the pit window is going to open the next lap. We can't go hard to stop, so it's the cost of the Evans puncture. Here we go. Here we go. And then we go to turn number 6. And then down into turn 7. And then we make our way into turn 8. And then down towards turn number 9, and then we go to the final turn at turn number 10. And across the summit line, and there we go. And the
okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
And the F1 Insight powered by AWS, and it says the pit window is open. On to the 8th lap at the end of turn number 1. With 20 laps to the end of the Austria Grand Prix for the final time. We can't do the operator is going to take too long, so this means then we have to wrap up. So we're going to have to do 2 highlights.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.9 seconds.
Well, that's long. Hamilton's been trying to move up his camera. He's still stuck right behind the other driver. But it's just 50, but it's 36 laps. Where is this 36 laps? Come on. Keep trying this. Looks like I'm trying. And then we go to turn number 7. So I guess we have to come into the pit lane. Here we go, and we're making our way to the pit lane. Oh yeah, this will be auto. So here we go. That's clean, 70 laps, and into the pit lane we go.
Okay, let's go now.
2.4 second pit stop time.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
And 2.4 second pit stop time, pretty good. And looks like Fernando Alonso
look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And here comes Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen stay out. We're on hard tyres. And with bit hard tyres, and we go ahead of the 2-time world champion Max Verstappen. He happens to stop and he has not yet come into the pit lane, coming to the inside on the outside of Charles Leclerc. Now we get the job done back into the lead. Because they have to come in the pit lane for the hard
battery
tyres.
charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And there's Lewis Hamilton up into P4, but he has not yet come into the pit lane. And then Lance also not yet come into the pit lane because I already boxed for the hard tires. So we have to go medium to hard tires because the socks will be too hot. And there's a yellow flag. It's turn number 2. It looks like it's going to be a and it's going to be one of the cars. At turn number 2. And it might be a spin going into turn 2. And it's Esteban Ocon is out of the Grand Prix. Esteban Ocon is out of the race. Charles Leclerc will come into the pit lane. Nice clean 18 laps, and Lewis Hamilton is into the pit lane.
Okay, Lewis is in for his stop.
And Lewis Hamilton is in for his pit stop. There now, so as Lewis Hamilton comes into the pit lane for the hard tires. He also has to come in for hard tires. So we got Esteban Ocon is out of the race. We got a
caution.
And a yellow flag ahead of us at the end of turn number 3. Yep, there's Ocon over there. We got a green flag ahead of us at the end of turn.
Okay, clear.
And we're clear. Green flag at turn 4. So we got a green flag at turn 4. But now we're all on hard tires. We have to finish the race through the compound. Very nice right here. Remember, we got hit on the time. We got to get some room. The idea of this is race cleanly. Coming to turn number 9. Then into turn number 10, like your real solo on race to overtake. Crossing the stop finish line, and we are lap 20 at 36. Now we're 10 laps from the end. Now we're 10 laps from the end. We're under how many laps, Mark?
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Let's see, does we have to get a flashback for the second final time. Flashback number 2.
You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Alonso behind. Okay, push. Gap to the car behind. 12.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop.
Fernando with a 10.570, the fast lap.
Okay, 17 laps to go now.
17 laps remaining now. And Fernando hit with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, as Fernando also just posted the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on hard tires. So Fernando also did post the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So we got lap 20 at 36 because we got 17 laps remaining. There's 17 laps to go now. 17 laps remaining here at the final time, the Austrian Grand Prix. For the final time. All right, for the final time, the Hyundai Slipstream. And then it's turn 10, the final turn, and crossing the start finish line, 16 laps remaining now. And Fernando Alonso into another fast lap of the Grand Prix into the 110 now. Carlos Sainz also takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. As right now, Max Verstappen 19.905 with another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And now Max has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So Max already set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And we're 10.5 against Fernando Alonso behind P2. Now here goes now Perez now up in the P4 ahead of his teammates. Personal best again in the second sector. Now let's take it around. Perez does stay in it. Oh yes, I like the referee. Oh, we go almost off the course and almost into the grass, but we are actually back on course. We're back on course and we stay on course. Here, and we have to take again across the finish line, and we go exactly 21, so we're not going to take the fast lap, so we ran a little bit wide going to the final turn. Into turn 1 again. And we go up to turn 2, back again, sector 1 and 81 as we make our way to turn 2 and out into turn 3. Now that's the second now, the Zelda now ahead of his teammate now into the P4. Now Perez gets the Zelda now back into P4. And then we go down towards turn number 4. So we're under 16 laps remaining now, and now we're 15 laps to the end now. All right, 15 laps to the end. We go fastest again, sector 2 and 81. And then into turn 9 we go to the final turn. It turns in a very wide going to the final turn. And Tony's overtaking sector, maximum 22 laps. But we just, they're into turn 1, they go way wide into the first turn at turn 1, as we go very deep into turn 1. And now Leclerc up into P5. And we go to turn 2 and then out into turn 3, but we don't improve to the first sector. Max trying to get the jump down now, Leclerc is staying ahead. Nice, we're going to make our way towards number 4. Go, watch me. We're going to see Scott. And we go into turn number 6. And the next time we go, we don't move up again to the second sector. Delta says it's still red. And we almost goes almost into the grass, but we stay on course again. And a little bit wide into the final turn. And across the top of this line, that's 20 laps that we are lap 24.36. And we're 14 laps remaining now for the final time.
The gap to your teammate behind is 22.8 seconds.
So we're at 14 laps remaining now for the Austria Grand Prix for the final time of the Monday stream. Into turn 2 we go, and into turn 3. Here we go. And there goes Lewis Hamilton now up into P5, and we go almost into the gravel, but we stay on course. So Lewis Hamilton now is up into P5. Now transferring closer on Sergio Perez. Now Hamilton moves up to P5, and he needs to look for P4. But he just got long down to catch up to Sergio Perez. So the final it's like maximally 24 laps, and now we are 13 laps to the end. Or we go across the subway line with 13 laps to the end of the Austria Grand Prix for the final time. Into turn 2 we go into turn 3, so that's the braking zone. And now Hamilton wants to visit now Leclerc, and now Charles Leclerc now up into P5. So Leclerc does get the job done. He got the 7-time world champ. He got the 7-time champion to P5. Now Hamilton gets back in front of the back row here, and now the 7-time champion up into P5. Now he's back into P5 ahead of Charles Leclerc. Here we go. Make sure we always have your little setup. If you have your watch this guy, you will post more videos of the setup. Final turn we go across the finish line, 12 laps remaining of the final time, the Austria Grand Prix. So we're at lap 26 and 36 as we are 12 laps remaining of the Austria Grand Prix. And then we go to turn 2 and turn number 3. Because we're almost done. Now I see we're almost starting getting sick. As who took the fast lap here? Gasly 191.889 the fast, and now Gasly has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So Pierre Gasly just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. 107.889. And then we go very deep into turn 9. Then we go to the final turn of turn 10. Because we can't take the fast lap away from Gasly as we spend between 26 laps, and now we are on lap 47.36 with 11 laps remaining. The Austria, we're under 11 laps remaining now. We're 10 laps to the end now of the Austria Grand Prix.
leading the pack, that's P1. Alonso behind you now. Okay, car behind trailing us, 5.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
Yep, last 10 laps to the end now. We're under 11 laps remaining now. Now we're 10 laps to the end. All the final time, the Austria Grand Prix. And final one again to Fernando Alonso behind P2. Because I'm not going to be stuck here. Watch this. Here's the two. And then into turn number 9. And we go down to the final turn at turn 10. And here we go, crossing the start finish line, and we are 9 laps remaining on the Austria Grand Prix, 27 laps. And then up into turn 1 again. And 3.7 again to Fernando Alonso behind P2. 3.5 down the gap. And then we go up into turn 2. And then we may go into turn number 3. So Hamilton still sits in P5 behind Sergio Perez. So we're all on hard tires. Can't go hards to mediums. We're going to go only mediums to hards. But I'm not going to do 50% race in my career, but I will. Oh yeah, we did. Oh yes, oh no, yeah, I have not yet done. I have not yet started 2 yet. I haven't done it 2 yet for a long time. We must try and use some F2.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Because if we did F2, we gotta pick what F2 does right now. After the final turn we go, and we're on lap 29 to 36. That means we are 8 laps remaining on the Austria Grand Prix for the final time. In the turn one a little bit, and we go a little bit wide, and we're in a little bit wide during the first turn. Tires are 31, 23 to 22, but the tire is still pretty good. But the tires are still pretty good right now. Going to turn 2 and into turn 3 because we're still on hard tires. 50.2 to gain slow. Teammate behind P5. You saw you want to go for a max percent, so you have to go around at the Red Bull ring. And like I say with Silverstone, Lewis Hamilton showed you how to do this at Silverstone. Because we have to stick to help Lewis Hamilton become the 8-time champion. And then we go to turn number 9. Then into the final turn, it turns in very deep, and we go way deep into the final turn. And 36, now we are 7 laps remaining on the Austria Grand Prix for the final time. Just got 7 laps remaining now. Oh, a little bit over the curve. But here comes Fernando. We got him quickly use overtake to get away from him. Afterwards, turn 2, and then into the braking coming into turn number 3, and it goes so very deep going into turn 3. 2.0 the gap to Fernando Alonso behind P2. So that's a matter now really fast. And Mercedes can really help track. Because now they're running back into black Mercedes. You'll never catch me, Fernando. Then into go to turn 5, 6, and then down into turn 7. But here comes Fernando. It's like it's straight. If he gets 1.0 again, then he'll be in DRS range. Then turn 9 we go very deep, and then to the final turn in turn 10. Crossing the start finish line, and we are 6 laps remaining now.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.6 seconds.
And 6 laps remaining on the Austrian Grand Prix for the final time. And then up into turn 2, and then we make our way up into turn 3.
tyre condition still looking good.
Yep, tyre condition's still pretty good. Not gonna worry about it. We moved into turn 5, and then comes Fernando Alonso. Now he's in DRS range on Fernando Alonso. As we move towards turn number 6 and down into turn 7, and we make our way up into turn 8, then into turn number 9, then towards turn number 10. At the end of turn number 10, and we are 5 laps, and we are now 5 laps to the end of the Austrian Grand Prix for the final time of the Monday Street. 2.0 the gap, 2.1 now the gap. And now Sainz trying to make it is out of DRS range on Fernando Alonso. So now he lets Fernando also trying to catch us as we make our way to turn 2 and into turn number 3. And then we make our way towards turn number 4. Then after turn 5, they're down to turn 6. Turn towards turn 7. And we got into turn 7. And then make our way to turn number 9 into the final turn at turn 10. Crossing the start finish line now with 4 laps remaining. And we got 4 laps remaining of the final time of the Austrian Grand Prix. There's Max Verstappen now moved back into P5. And now he's gone around the 7th line. And there goes Sainz. Has got the job down now. Carlos Sainz is now up into P2. He got the 2-time champ into P2. And now we're going to turn 2 and 3.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And we're 5 laps of fuel left now. But we're 4 laps remaining now of the final time of the Austrian Grand Prix. Then we go into turn 4. And then into turn 5. And heading into turn 6. And then make our way down into turn 7. And then into turn number 8 to turn 9. Having to go to turn 9 in the final turn at turn 10. And here we go, coming across the start finish line with 3 laps to the end now. Alright, with 3 laps to the end of the Austrian Grand Prix for the final time. Looking to turn 1 to go. And now Fernando DRS on, getting DRS on with Carlos Sainz. And now we go to turn 2 and then up into turn 3. But here comes Carlos and Fernando Alonso. Here goes Lewis Hamilton. Getting DRS on Max Verstappen. And then we make our way into turn 4. So now Hamilton's got DRS on Max Verstappen again, but looks like Max stayed ahead of him. And then into turn 6. Moving away into turn 7. Yeah, we'll have to remind much tomorrow. And then going to the second. Turn 9 we go into the final turn at turn 10. Way deep into the turn 10 and then into the grass edge. We get a first warning for extending track limits, and we are 2 laps remaining. And we got 2 laps to go of the final time. The Austrian Grand Prix next time will be the final lap. After we go into turn 1. Tires are still pretty good. 53 to 52% to 36 and 34% with backside tires, but the tires are still pretty good. Coming to turn 2 and into turn 3. There goes Fernando. He goes back to the inside now. He's back into P2. Now Sainz gets back in front of the outside, and now he gets back in front of Fernando Alonso. And then we make our way in towards turn number 4. then into turn number 5 and 6, and then down into turn 7.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
3 laps of fuel left now. We'll see that as we go to turn 9 and then to the final turn at turn 10. And here we go, coming across the stoppage line, or on to the final lap of the race.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
And we're on the final lap of the race here, the Austrian Grand Prix, for the final time. After the turn 1 we go. But now Fernando has the DRS on. Carlos Sainz as we go up into turn 2 now. Fernando goes to the outside now. He's going to get to the outside. He will get the job done. Now Fernando up into P2. Oh, and here comes the flashback as we slap into the wall. It's going to be a flashback number 3. Here we go. Flashback number 3 for the final time. Looks like we went over the curves and then made a spin as we make our way into turn 3. Oh, we did it again. That's going to be a second, and it's going to be a 4th flashback. Here we go now. Flashback number 4 for the final time. But it's just the time. Now, Ventura now will stay out in front of Fernando Alonso. Gets down and now gets back in front of Fernando Alonso. And now Hamilton has to DRS again on the 2-time world champion Max Verstappen. Coming to turn 9, turn 6 I should say. After 5 and 6 now heading into turn 7. And then into turn 8. Moving towards turn number 10. And the final turn at turn number 10, we will see the checkered flag. And it comes across the stoppage line and we win the Austrian Grand Prix. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take that. You smashed that target. Well done.
We did get the fastest lap because Max will take the detail fast lap race. And Yuki Tsunoda is the driver of the day. And here is Aqua Skates.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Tell me, Anne, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result?
Thanks, Fernando.
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament.
Yes, Lewis will not be on the podium, so he will watch us. You have to watch us at the top of the
podium. To get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, to stay out of trouble.
Wow, what a good race it was.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Yes, Austrian Grand Prix trophy, mine. Time for the champagne. Nice. Oh yeah. I got your eyes.
Well, things really beginning to take shape, but we have a long way to go. Join us for the next thrilling contest when F1 World returns.
Thanks, Aqua Skates. So we win the Austrian Grand Prix 43 minutes and 45 seconds. Each of us will race goes to Max Verstappen, 109.681. Carlos Sainz in second place, and Fernando Alonso will round up the podium. Sergio Perez in fourth, Max Verstappen P4, P5 Red Bull at their hometown. Lewis Hamilton comes over in sixth, with Charles Leclerc in seventh, Max Verstappen in eighth. Alexander Hamilton 9, Pierre Gasly will round up the points. And we lost Esteban Ocon. And after we go and look at these things, and then we'll wrap up our stream for this Monday. I'm sure it's going. And they give us more gold. until tomorrow. Okay, before we go right now, we've got 3 stickers to put on. Go. Almost done, but we've got 2 more to go. There, it's finished right now. And 1 last sticker. We're not going to continue. We're going to go to the... There, that one's also finished. Alright, I think that's enough taking right there. I think it's time to... Alright, that's gonna... And I think it's time for us to end. Alright, that's gonna do it for our Twitch stream. We will be back here tomorrow for the Tuesday Twitch stream. And we'll be back here tomorrow. I'm Wissy Homer. Resident